Hi guys, I'm Mel. I'm a bit of a lifelong hobbyist. I've got a bit of a thing for terrain. You may recognize me from my other sort of YouTube channel, The Terrain Tutor. Yeah, this channel isn't about terrain. This is a sort of group channel between me and two of my mates, Dave and John. We're doing the Tale of Three Gamers sort of thing. Yeah, and we've put this channel together to sort of keep us going and keep us sort of like, spurred on to keep growing our bolt action armies. So, what's it all about? I've just told you really, Anna. But basically, uh, me and Dave decided that we wanted to get into bolt action. I played it about a year ago. I had a day playing it, and I absolutely loved it. I mean, prior to that, I played lots of different games. The GW games, obviously, Fantasy 40k. Yeah, I played Saga. I played Super Dungeon Explorer, and various other little games here and there. Yeah, but I really fell in love with bolt action. Why? Because that's one of the questions we've got to ask in these. Because it was genuinely a pleasure to play. Yeah, the rules were simple or simple-ish. I wasn't looking in the rule book all the time. When I tried it out for that day, I think we had 4 games, and by the 4th game, I was pretty fluent in the game mechanics. It was only the odd reference for like the stat of a weapon or something that I needed. So I really liked it. Now, the other thing that I really like about it, and I didn't realise this until I actually started doing it, okay, and that was that I've always had an interest in sort of military history. Always, I've always been interested in like, what's gone on in World War II and Vikings and all that sort of stuff, but it's been really eclectic. Yeah, there's no real focus to it, so little snippets about lots of different information. Now, what I found with, I'm doing my forces, the Chindits, they're the British special force that operated in Burma, which is the base of our sort of our friendly campaign. We're operating within Burma, yeah. Dave's doing the Japs, and John's doing Merrill's Marauders, which were a group of US Ranger type guys who were trained by the Chindits and operated with the Chindits. So it fits in really well. But going back to one of the things I sort of discovered is because I've focused on bolt action, I've focused on Burma, I've focused on this force, I've started to, have I got the books? No, I haven't got them there. I've started to sort of gather information about them. And it sort of focused my learning on, and my sort of research on the Second World War. So rather than my knowledge being really eclectic and all over the place, I found that it's pulled it all together. Start off looking directly at the Chindits, and then it's sort of like it's bubbling out, and I'm starting to look at One Air Commando and Merrill's Marauders and what was going on in the other Pacific theatres and with the Australian troops and that sort of thing. And I really like that. It's given me a reason to focus on it. Now, the way we're going to be running this channel is we're going to be taking turns week by week to do an update. So basically, all of us are going to be looking at doing roughly one update a month. Yeah, and then on like the 4th week, we're going to do like a hangout or something. Yeah, so the pressures it's a nice, it's got good pressure to it to get stuff done. Yeah, but it's not too pressured and it's not too much commitment video wise, yeah, to sort of take away from other things I'm doing and to become a chore. So I'm really looking forward to it. So that's why I got into bolt action. The Chindits and all that sort of stuff. Well, I was going to do British paratroopers in World War II, but Dave said he wanted to do Japanese, so we moved theatre across to the Pacific theatre, and now the only Brits over there were the Chindits. Well, there were a few others, but I like the Chindits, so we've gone Chindits. Now, you want to see my models. Now, first off, this is my first squad. I think they look good. I'm proud of them. I really am. And this is my second squad, and these are getting done. And this second squad, and there's a commander in there with M5 carbine. Him. Yeah. So that'll be my first platoon, and that's what I'm aiming to do to get completed for my next update, which should be in a couple of weeks after the channel's launched, which should be in the next week or so. So that's me. That's what I'm about now. If you know me from my other channel, you will know that I'm into building terrain. You'll know that I plan on doing a very big Burma jungle table for this project. Just to be clear, yeah, that table will be used on this channel, but yeah, I'll be building and doing all the tutorials on my terrain channel because that's where, I do terrain stuff. Yeah, if you're interested in that, the link's below, but I'm guessing you already know that because there's chances are you've come from there. Or you come from Dave or John's channel and, they regularly share my stuff, so I'm sure you've already known that. If you haven't, yeah, go check it out. It's full of nice terrain stuff. In the meantime, I've got to finish these Chindits, and then I'm on to support elements. I have a box somewhere full of support elements, but I can't see them. Damn you, box. Anyway, guys, that's me and my forces and my introduction to this little tale of three gamers. I hope you like it. I hope you stay and watching us, and we're going to be bringing updates on our models and bits of background and that sort of stuff, and hopefully sort of like letting it flow into something really cool. Yeah, so guys, I'll see you in the next update. Wish me luck with the painting. Ta-ra!